Okay. Everything should be good now. The router has been reset. The router has been reset. Erica had 6 parties. Which one would you belong to? Interesting. Oh, glad I went to Twitter as I get blessed with... Why is everyone drawing swimsuits in October? That's a mummy. That's underwear. That's boobs. Will not elaborate further on that one. This is also boobs. We'll also not elaborate further on this one. And that is... Ah, okay, that's a... There's 3 different ways to describe those. Oh, Nia. Don't care about Genshin. Alright. Everything looks alive. For now. Alright. We're so back, hell yeah. Alright, I had a quest to turn in, right? That's Nurse's. Yeah, we can do that with, Barded, in all honesty. Honestly, right. Even if we don't get press turns, it's gotta be so fucking weak.
We've gotta do it.
Oh, not Basilio, even though he's my goat. I think we'll just clap this thing.
You've come.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Okay. Heard the ground rumble. If we wait here, it's bound to show itself.
Yeah.
Oh, do we fight the human we fought before? Oh, shit. Yeah, it's the same one. Run back?
To victory!
All to arms. Oh shit, let's go, Borden.
Hey, Wormface! Remember when you ate us? Well, I sure do!
I fucking love you, Gallica. Salty run back.
Looks like we can't brute force through
Level
this
60! Well, it's weak to ice.
You hit their weakness.
Thankfully that hasn't changed.
Ice. You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Fuck, she doesn't have that one.
Here I go. Perhaps I must concentrate. There's another way. Ice. Let's stop him cold.
Might as well lower its attack. Drop its defense.
I'll show you. Frost.
It's literally the salty run back. That's beautiful.
Freeze. I can do this.
Well, thankfully, Bardin did buff us. I'm gonna charge up. Nice. He's gonna do that tail swipe, isn't he? No. Oh, fuck this ability. Yeah, that one sucks.
Basilio, we've got you. This is just what I need. You hit their weakness. Don't let them out.
Hey, double blizz up.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain. Give me strength.
You try poisoning it. Let's go for more debuffs. So, power thrust. Ooh, that damage. Yo, Basilio's the one hitting hard now. Granted, it was charge boosted, but
Captain, everyone is counting on me. Be purified.
that's not what I meant to do, but...
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, Spirit Dust.
This one.
You knew you'd help.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, Feral Bite. We tank that. Astral. Well, he has charge. Which, in all honesty, I don't know why I haven't given this to Stroll yet.
Lupa, they've slowed you down. Me. Frost, you hit their weakness.
Come
Don't
forth,
let up
royal
now,
soul.
You hit their
Alright, no
weakness.
misses yet.
That's your opening, Captain.
Go for Poison.
Come forth now.
Basilio is living up to the Berserker name. Too bad magic is stronger.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Stay
Poison?
insane in a Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
I am worried about his agility.
Captain, I'll give you behold this power.
The Crit King does crave the charge button.
It didn't work.
Don't get sloppy.
Fuck. Swiping arc. We might die. We don't have met. What the fuck? Pardon.
Lupa, they've slowed you down.
Well, might as well use this.
No use holding back.
Thanks.
Thanks.
That helped us out. I'm ready whenever.
Want to use that life-saving medicine? Barton's
I'll
obsessed
use
with
this
giving
one.
us. That's useless.
Captain, they've slowed you down. Faster.
We obviously missed.
With you. Come on, Juna, focus.
Well, that's a bad time to have it to attack. Oh, sudden rise. How close were we? That didn't even do that much.
Watch out. We gotta wake up.
Juna, you had one job.
Juna's down.
I won't hold
Someone,
back.
quick,
Nice.
get her back on her feet. I pray you're ready.
Alright, lower his attack again.
Heed me. The enemy still stands.
Stay insane in a fight? Not bloody likely. Use now.
He's going crazy.
Time for my grand. Come watch me. Freeze over. Hit their
Okay.
weakness.
I'm wizard.
If we... Nice. Okay, good. Yeah, fuck this thing. Got its tooth.
Satisfactory.
I feel stronger.
Well, we gotta pump strength, apparently.
Ha! I have never known such heights.
Even I had more to learn.
Power can be
Nice.
so intoxicating.
That's right, Juna. Try to keep up with me.
I can use this.
Ooh, war cry.
Hey,
Barton, look out! Oh,
right there.
Captain, now's our only chance. Oh. Barton. I apologize, I'm causing you all this trouble. Not causing trouble at all, Barton. Really are a good one.
I thank you.
All right.
Give me my 1200 mag. Finally see your power with my own eyes. That's how you defeated Lady Joanna's monster. Both mighty and terrible. You really are something to be able to use such power so well. Think you will, please. Give my thanks to your friends. With this, we saved Martira. So tell them.
Right.
Good idea. Everyone will feel well at ease once they know the giant sandworm's not coming. I just want to tell everyone you saved the town once again. Just return and proclaim it. Then I'll depart from Martira forever.
Thank goodness.
Worry not, his life's no real danger. He just fainted from his exertions. He really is some kind of man, fighting a giant sandworm. Let's let him rest in the administration building. Even that Gastro can't complain at this point. Not like that guy's around, though. He's hiding somewhere.
Even so.
Why would Barton do such a risky thing? Especially for the people who voted against him. All he did was idiotically fight a giant sandworm which wasn't even coming here to begin with. Truly a desperate move.
Ugh.
Go away. Barton protected the town, not you guys. I mean, Barton can be kind of scary, but deep down he's actually really nice and he loves us.
Child, that's all for show. All he wants is power. Do you not remember how he did as he pleased to all of you against your wishes?
Excuse me?
But true, you think, that he just wants power? I happened to see him in Actus' workshop picking out weapons, and he lowered his head. He said nothing while his sword was tempered. He didn't boast in the slightest, only if he sought power. I also saw Barton before he left to fight. He bought huge amounts of wound care supplies at the apothecary. I had no idea why at the time. The reason he didn't say anything was so we wouldn't worry. No, he didn't want us to panic, but to continue on as normal.
Tell me such a man could be anything but good.
You speak words of praise, but do you not remember? Barton required your help. He always leaves things for others to handle. But you yourself preach collective responsibility.
No.
That's right, it is as you say.
Just so.
All of us have been reliant on each other, but strangely in this instance, we suddenly looked to push our anxieties onto one single man. We chose the stolid Barton to shoulder our woes, and then we grew angry when he didn't shoulder them in precisely the way we wanted. It wasn't that Barton wanted the power of the whole town, it was us who wanted Barton and the town to do our job for us. Self-government should not be this way. This kid just holding up his arm still this whole time.
That is true.
True that Barton lost the vote. Perhaps he wasn't as perfect as everyone wanted. He never ceases efforts to improve the town. He wants everyone to understand that much.
Hey.
We should be the ones to think about town stuff. We can all do things ourselves, all of us. We try to make Barton do all the work. That's sad.
Ugh. Something happened to Artira again? Nothing happened.
It'll be fine.
Such a great relief.
See, very good then. Rank 7, baby!
In the end, I managed to protect it.
Well, shit. This is kind of useless. We always get away with it. Oof.
Many thanks.
Thank you truly for saving Barton.
Now then.
We'll take care of things from here. Take care of the town, too. We'll figure things out ourselves. Alright. How much mag was that? I did not see because I was closing my eyes. I was cleaning them. Alright. You can get away with not murdering sometimes. Alright.
Hey.
It's the last day. 1900, nice. I do? Oh, I guess Nurse.
Isn't that?
Oh, we can do Juna's. Oh, we can do Alonso's. Nah, fuck it, Katharina. Katharina, rank 8, baby. Katharina, baby! Give me the super pugilist.
Hi there.
Still alive and kicking, I see. Hey, you've got time? Tell me you do. I've got something I want to announce to my parapus mates.
B, you know he's not dead. You know he's not dead. Why else is there a rank 8 if he's dead?
I got something I want to announce to my parapus mates, and you gotta be there too. Come with me.
Thank you.
I know what I can do now.
So much.
Keep your ears open too.
No, we didn't. Be it cut to black.
I didn't gather you here just to hand out free money. I did it to help you find good work. Because, see, if you find good work, you don't need to depend on other people.
That was the exact opposite of the message we just got.
And that means you've got no one dragging you along. You decide how you want to live, and you make the most of it.
Modern day equivalent, she said, listen, you gotta be a day trader. You gotta make your own crypto and grift others, like them
So
nobles.
let's hear it. Want to live on your own terms?
This is not at all what
Sure,
she
the
would
answer's
say,
pretty
but still,
clear.
she would say, be a self-starter, make your own business.
We can get there one step at a time. And today, right here, is your first step.
A pretty speech, no doubt. But who's gonna hire a parapets?
I can answer that. Where I work, there's an old man who said if Katharina vouches for them, he'll hire them. No questions asked.
Sure, but we don't have the skills for a workshop like that.
I know. That's why we're gonna get you some proper schooling.
We're going to erect a facility right here and hire a teacher who'll show you how to read and write and perform calculations. You can also learn carpentry, needlework, or medicine. And once you've the skills, we can talk to workshops and trade associations.
I don't care about any of that. I say just give us money.
Fucking handout bastards.
Sounds like a right pain in the arse. There's gotta be a faster way than all that.
Miserable youth. Sounds like
You
America.
think handouts are gonna keep you alive? If everyone sits in the cart and no one pulls, would you just sit in the mud till you die?
Oh, come off it. We take what we're owed. It's that easy. Besides, you were the one saying we'd steal it back from the rich.
Whatever the fuck this accent is, it's hilarious.
You can do this. Keep going.
Yeah, I did say that, but I wasn't right. And for that, I'm sorry. Something stolen is just gonna keep getting stole. You'll start to fear and resent your neighbour. It's an endless cycle of misfortune. How can anyone take pride in living off someone else's work stolen by force? I couldn't. No, we can't steal our way to a good life. We gotta shape our reality with our own two hands. We welcome anyone who wants to be their own change. Here, together, we write our own futures.
Do you think it's possible that I could be a leather worker?
And I want to try making clothes. I mend all my family's garb, and I'm pretty good at it.
I love teaching kids. If I dedicate myself to study, might I be a teacher as well?
Aw, that's a cute
What's
one.
got into all your heads?
Fuck you guys! You gotta vote for the right candidate to make sure he makes Uchronia great again!
All this bloody talk about change. Too late for me, I say.
Not by half. So tell me, what do you want to do? We can work on this together.
Sit on my ass.
Always thought it'd be nice to see the ocean. Thought that since I was a kid.
His voice just got like 20 years older instantly.
Then learn how to do calculations. If you can do that, I can introduce you to a merchant in Brylehaven.
This is really taking off. It's gonna take me a while to get through all these people. I know the Parapus haven't had the best lot in life, but I'm feeling more optimistic about our chances these days. Because, I mean, you're gonna be a king soon, yeah? Things will really start looking up for us then.
I'll do my best to live up to your expectations.
Good, because I'll be holding my breath. But I won't be sitting on my hands either. Not that we'll rely too much on you. It's gonna have to be a team effort. Though, I guess in an ideal world, we wouldn't need kings.
Bro!
One king can't make the world a better place. It takes everyone to pull that off.
But things aren't that easy.
That's true. The fight's only just begun. But I can see a path ahead. Just a matter of overcoming the obstacles. Our paths may be different, but I'll be fighting the good fight with you. And when the going gets tough, or when you feel all alone, you remember me. Because we're fighting together, king or not. No matter what lies ahead for you, we're comrades in arms.
The loyal hunter, Katharina, keeper and heritor of the brawler's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
My dreams may seem impossible, but I'm not giving them up.
Martial artist, alright.
Anyway, come and have a meal with us. Consider it an early coronation ceremony.
Damn, she's so bad. I enjoyed a humble feast alongside Catherine and the others. Now we have Parapus support, still number 2. It's so lame how that happened. Here it can be, and tomorrow's the big day. You're up against Luis, and this time he'll be ready and waiting for you. Captain, surely you have reservations about this. Forgive me if I'm speaking out the tongue, but is your mind truly clear of doubt?
Somehow.
I mean to say, to strike down a man who is not your true enemy, will you truly be able to call yourself a righteous prince? Probably gonna say, little protagonist, if I'm being honest.
However,
I challenge you on this only because I think it'd be foolish to be brought to a standstill by it.
may I speak?
I do not believe Luis innocent in the slightest. On the contrary, in but a few months, he has slain the king and your comrade besides. Any wonder that people seek to end his life? He has lived by a doctrine of power. His every step has been in service of that purpose. He sealed his fate, and you, as a contender for the throne, do not waste time deliberating over whether such an ideology is fit to rule. Is that not so?
It'll be all right.
You are already second place in this contest. Countless people have thrown their support behind you. Never forget that. Isaiah has made a pretty good point. If you want to take back the country, you can't let self-doubt stop you in your tracks here.
You can't lose.
Everything we've done has been for this day. Let's take it all and stick it to Luis, Arella, Ingrius, and everyone we've lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. That's the spirit. All the pain we've endured will be your power in the end.
Right.
I don't want a king who believes might makes right. There's no reason you can't be a contender yourself.
Besides,
Now that you've declared yourself the prince, not like you can afford to fall on your face now in front of everyone anyways.
that reminds me.
Nurse apparently wants to make some kind of grand entrance to the Grand Trad with the Skyrunner. Despite everything going on, that's his biggest priority. Maybe that's exactly what we need to make this
Okay
work.
then.
Alright guys, the end of the game.
Time marches on, and the age of a new
This is
king
it, the
draws
final
nearer.
battle. Clearly there's nothing else after this, right guys?
It's finally here.
I'll say the same regardless. Get me out of this cold. Nurse seemed thrilled about arriving by sky instead of by teleportation. All it takes is a day to get there. We'll have them city folks shaking in their boots. Hit the runner once we've all polished off for breakfast.
At last, only a day remains.
Whatever Luis throws at us, this is where we end it.
Between him and the Criers, he's certainly made a production of this. You don't suppose it's a trap?
No shit it is.
He just loves a battle that'll make history. That's the bastard through and through.
Indeed. The man's in first place right now. Not much he stands to gain from subterfuge. But I'll admit, I have my own suspicions.
What? Losing your nerve, old fella? Me? I'm ready to lay the bastard out. I owe him at least one solid whack in the face from Ardell.
You can start with one for Dell. Give him 100 for yourself. If he becomes king, the kingdom is finished. Maybe even destroyed from the sounds of it.
Rella said as much too. About the country being overrun with hordes of humans. That might be his real aim. Though I can't for the life of me think why Luis would want that. I thought he'd made his name as this grand human slayer.
At the very least, we know that Luis will not wield the king's magic to save this land.
We have our own future we're dreaming of. For Maria and Fabienne. For Grius and Rella. We've got to win this. For everyone's sakes.
Hurry up, please!
You would pursue peril?
Great.
I better get to do Skyrunner shit for a day.
He does not return within the hush of teleportation magic as a mere wanderer, but with the fanfare required of one who would claim to be prince. He is a boy no more. He stands now on equal footing with Luis. And his triumphant descent over the capital will finally make that known. Whether or not his gambit is only a means to an end.
What's he scheming? What's he plotting?
He's here! Wow! It's really him!
Welcome back, Your Highness.
Nerys did all that for the money shot. And it was worth it.
It's His Royal Highness the Prince! We've been waiting for you! Go and teach that damn Luis a lesson!
Finally! This is better than any of the fables. I'm putting all my money on Luis to win.
They're fucked.
Sounds like they're more excited about the spectacle than about the prince being alive. Still, suppose it makes sense.
But by the faces in the sky and upon the rock, we are squarely set in second place. Even with the gap between us and Luis, the prince has faithful supporters.
Though 'tis not truly His Highness's face wrought in stone, but our captain's. After all this time, I cannot help but feel conflicted.
Luis spares nothing for an old woman like me. Saint Rella spoke truth. We need the help of His Royal Highness the Prince.
He's the boy with a saint's blessing. He's got to be genuine. If the Sanctus Church's power is waning, should I take His Highness's side over Luis?
Even after her confession, they still keep her words close. I suppose no amount of past sins could make them forget her genuine kindness. Seems strange to say, but we owe her a great deal. Without her, the people would never have calmed, much less placed their trust in us. We can't let them down.
But looking around the city, some of the fervor seems beyond reason.
Your Highness! You can't stop at Luis! You've got to kill all the idiots who believe in him! They're not right in the head!
That right? You're the ones who aren't right in the head. It's because of stiff old cowards like you that this country's been spinning its wheels. Not ever getting better.
Then why hasn't Luis shown up yet, eh? Sounds like he's your coward, after he arranged all this too.
True enough. If he doesn't even show up after all this fuss he's made, everyone would feel like fools.
Probably going for another big, grandstanding entrance like at the royal funeral.
Don't care what he's planning. Either way, he's dead meat.
Save your fury for the fight ahead. But still.
Oh, this is a great shot.
His Royal Highness the Prince has arrived. Wow, and Lady Juna as well.
I say, nothing wrong with an adore in public, but this is getting more claustrophobic than the engine room. We don't want to get stuck. I'm popping back in the room.
Let's head to the Hushed Honeybee Inn for now. I'm sure Maria will be happy to see us back.
Maria!
All the customers say they're on your side. I was surprised at how popular you are.
Hey.
Thanks for helping, Maria. We couldn't have done it without you.
I tried my very, very best.
I never thought Luis would be the one throwing down the gauntlet to you. If he'd survived, I'm sure he'd say the same. You'd better get some rest tonight. Come on, Maria. It's time you went to bed.
I wish we could stay up and talk more. Good luck tomorrow. I'll be cheering for you.
It's finally happening.
We've got to win this. For Grius' sake, too.
Victory is in our grasp. We once thought it impossible to save His Highness the Prince after all, and he now lives.
But without the king's wards, we'll be fighting on even ground. He won't make this easy on us.
The king's magic lived up to the legends. Capable of shaking the world itself. Every man, woman, and child has been at its whims for months.
Not the kind of power any of us want in Luis's hands.
But will this fight truly settle everything? By the spell's own rules, the throne will go to whoever wins the most support. Even after this battle, the crown's fate isn't set. We saw how the people's hearts have been whipped to dangerous passions. When the dust settles...
Whatever they make of it, we've come this far. All we can do now is finish our fight and strike to kill. Any less, and Luis will cut us down.
Indeed. Let us now devote ourselves to victory, and then worry of what comes after. We must believe in all we've yet accomplished.
This should be our last battle against Luis. I'm just trying to stay hopeful. Knowing how far we've come. Now you've awoken your archetype. Forged friendships. And taken so many burdens on your shoulders. You've really risen to this fight.
It's been an honor to serve.
Wow. Listen to you sounding like a proper hero. I suppose the prince thing is rubbing off on you, but it takes me back. If the prince could see you now, he'd be pretty proud of you. Don't you think? I mean, you and he were best friends. Best friends. Wait, what?
Hmm?
Yes, we were best friends. What of it?
Oh, sorry. I felt like I'd misspoke for a second or something. Don't mind me. Anyway, we'll make sure this is the end for Luis. Gotta report our victory to His Highness personally, right?
Alika? Alika, don't be sus on me now. Alika, if you were an insider this whole time, I'm gonna kill somebody.
It's like I'm seeing the prince smile again.
I need that, though.
Right. Let's get some rest. We'll need it come tomorrow.
You don't you hit me with that.
It's been a while.
So?
Alright. If she...
It's time.
If it's... No, please. Please. Alright, I want... Void Wave, I want Hamadine. I'll take Mudun, and then I'll take Medica. I'll take Medical.
Alright.
Alright, the party we're gonna take... no, because Yufa's a liability. Stroll? Alright, this is where we gotta start thinking. Yeah, I don't think Luis strikes.
That is...
Yeah, Stroll definitely has to be in the party. And then... I don't think Hulk can afford to be in the party. She has that weakness. Izme, for the same reasons, kinda can't be in this fight. Even as a gunner, he still has that weakness. Actually... I'd be weak to Slash, though, which Luis definitely has. Juno will 100% be in the fight. She has no weakness, which is hilarious. And I think that leaves the last target to be Basilio. Considering he... Ooh, Frenzy. Has only light and dark weaknesses, and I don't think that's an issue. The game's about to cook, let's go. Alright, in case I need to swap around, though, I will put Heisme and Gunner in case Luis doesn't go for physical. Yeah, the big ones sitting out this fight are sadly Hulkenberg and Yufa. I don't think they have spots in this fight. Hype would be nice. I will give him the... where is it? Where's the resist slash? Yeah, we would want that one. The Heisman, you should channel Gunner. God, he needs Magic Knight for whatever the fuck this is gonna... Well, I can see why. God damn, Nurus, you're cooking. You're cooking indeed, Nurus. Yeah, party. Stroll. So, me, Stroll, Juna Basilio makes the most sense. Honestly, this feels like the best party to have, too. Because Stroll has a personal reason to kill him. Juna was his insider, and Basilio was also his insider. I know Hulkenberg has a reason, too, but it's for the Prince. But it's more so, it's not really with Luis anymore. Same with Heisme, same with Yufa. This is like the party that has like the most stakes involved. Alright, so yeah. My best gear. Might as well keep Fortune's Grasp. It's kind of hilarious. General Semaphore is crazy. Like, yeah, Stroll's not gonna be... this is the issue, is that he's... He does not have good strength in this class. Can I afford that, though? Like, how much stronger? He would get... he doesn't even get that much stronger, really. Only goes to 53? It's not that big a difference, in all honesty. Yeah, no, never mind. This is fine. Especially with the better equipment. Yeah, June is going to be the Persona Master. Has no weaknesses with the current kit. Gets Heat Riser. Dance of Purge. So I can give that. Might as well give her some... Hero's Leaf of Lights for that.
I'll always aim higher.
Oh, the only thing she's missing is Ruin's Flamethrower, which... Yeah, we don't need all that. Oh, removes their buffs? That's crazy. But yeah, definitely save. Let's see what everyone says.
You know.
All the customers at the inn say they're cheering for you. You've beaten a lot of bad guys already, haven't you? I'm sure you'll win.
At last.
This is it. Standing here takes me back to the royal funeral. Today we're more powerful than we were then. This time we'll defeat Luis and avenge Grius. No, all who have gone too soon. Her model looks hella low res here.
It's coming up.
I think it's a lighting thing.
Finally time. I was impressed that Luis would challenge us to a fair fight. Those church bastards who keep everything in the shadows. I can't let Luis get anywhere near the throne. We charge in with our best foot forward. For us and for Rella. Trust us to do just that.
Make yourself at home.
All's battle will be historic, won't it? I've readied your bed. So that you can rest well.
She's so prepared to kill Luis, she's becoming the shadows. Hulk?
Now then.
Thanks to Rella, we've won quite a sudden groundswell of public support. Luis's supporters number many still. The only way to get more support is to fight Luis and lay him low.
That man...
Regardless of our aims, it seems Luis has had his eye on you for some time. No doubt he's been anticipating this showdown in the royal capital. Well, if he asks a fight of us, a fight we shall have. We stand proud against him.
I got ya.
He wants to settle it one-on-one, eh? Of course he does. All you care about is power. Everything has to be a duel. Speaking as his old right-hand man, I can tell you the man's strong. Edifying strong. Can't afford to get careless. We're at 70 hours deep already. Hot damn.
Good night.
Uh-oh. Where's the assassins? Oh, Zorba.
At long last, my lord, our investigations have borne fruit. We know where the true prince lies.
Shit.
Those loyalists who disappeared with the prince led us right to him. We found traces of their coming and going.
Where was he hiding?
Far to the west of the royal capital, deep within a forest said to bewitch those who should wander in. An old village, erased from today's maps. That said, against all odds, it seems that this place is...
The lost village of the Elder. Last trampled by Fortin's troops, sent to burn it to the ground.
You knew then?
I see now. To hide in a place publicly declared as destroyed.
Quite a gamble.
Oh, so it wasn't destroyed.
The prince was born there, you know. An illegitimate son, after the past king's heart was drawn to a woman of the village in his youthful years of debauchery.
The prince was a fucking whore. Or the king was a whore.
Then the prince really does bear elder blood.
Forden did not raise the village for any defiance of his scriptures. He thought only to eliminate an inconvenient heir, a threat to his power, before his birth was known.
Brother, what?
The prince's survival, his complete disappearance. This was the missing piece.
Is this why Gallica misspoke? Because he was so maybe Gallica didn't let something slip.
Zorba, go and snuff them out for good.
Oh.
Sir, consider them annihilated. I've been hoping for an opportunity to test this newfound power.
Now, the battle at the royal capital looms. I must begin my own preparations.
So how are we stopping that?
If you call yourself the prince, then I will give you a prince's end. And I have just the spell to do it.
What? He reads the same book.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Alright, game's gonna cook. Let it cook.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Ready to face the day?
This time, I won't let you down.
Stop that. You never have before, and you won't start today. Try to relax, and don't let this weigh too heavy on your shoulders.
But you have to come back, no matter what, okay?
I confess my mind strays back to the royal funeral. Yet we are more than we ever were then. Now we have the power to see this through.
Let's get out there, thrash him, and come back here to celebrate.
Never thought we'd find ourselves back at the Grand Cathedral for the final showdown. Let's pull ourselves together, ready our supplies, and give him hell.
Let's go, Stroll.
Let's head there.
Can we talk?
Just sublime.
Yeah, can save here. Try your best not to die.
Even my tails. I'm just incredulous.
Alright.
Whatever you can do.
Can't believe B's simping more for a man than a woman.
So whoever's strongest gets the crown. A Louis victory would plunge this world into chaos.
But here we are, and Stroll's king. Why have they not announced a figure for him? I need a Stroll figure more than anything.
He doesn't look like a prince.
The elder riding a sword.
Leave it out, mate. I'm chuffed.
Ready?
I'm always ready. I'm aware.
Well, bit of a tricky situation. Can't exactly say I'm the tournament's official crier anymore, things being what they are. I mean, Sanctifex Forden and St. Rella are gone. Bluntly speaking, there is no tournament anymore. But like hell, if that's gonna stop me,
Let's go,
as
Batlin.
a lone citizen watching over the future of our country, you can look to me for the latest news on this upcoming fight. Woo! Live free, crier! Fight the power! Very good. Let's begin, shall we? The Day of Judgment is here. The final fight between Luis, military paragon and one-man army, and the boy who claims to be the fallen prince. The entire continent's eyes are on this battle, folks, and only one of them's walking away. Let's see a show of true strength, worthy of our new king.
How much is this game gonna cook right now? Is it gonna cook harder than when Luis is still alive? And the game said, no, Pope boring, let's not make him the final villain?
Your Highness, you can win! Give Luis the boot!
Count Luis! Kill that imposter!
It looks to me like Luis hasn't even bothered to show at the royal capital.
Well, there's no way he'd run away from this. Any time now. Any time.
Whoa, over there! It's Luis's gauntlet runner!
But is there a Luis inside?
And so the leading candidate finally makes his appearance.
Luis.
There he is, okay. Or is it? I don't know.
The two titans of this race have finally come face to face.
Great rhyme.
Let's introduce our candidates once again for this final bout. Our first candidate, Count Luis. Adopted son of a minor nobleman, he rose to fame on his incredible military merits, quelling domestic conflicts and almost becoming our nation's youngest general. Suspected of attacking His Highness, he was denounced and cast down, but his name has since been cleared, and now here he stands, closest to the throne. Then we have the Elden candidate, he who claims to be none other than His Highness, the Prince. Though his identity is uncertain, his strength is undeniable. Through his campaign, we've seen his team flourish, counting even the songstress Juna among them.
I do like how it shows like the party you're going to use, because I think Stroll has a semaphore equipped here. That's a nice touch. Also, Luis is just taking the he's like, yeah, that's right. Work the shaft.
The time has come to demonstrate his power. Will it be enough for this youth to take the throne?
I have to commend you. A lesser man would have run. This all began with the king's failings. He was an unworthy ruler, and his incompetence bred the chaos that followed. You, who claim to be the prince, what do you believe the people seek in their king?
Power, intellect.
The power to rule everything.
Exactly right. Power.
The true value of power will always lie in the power to save. Such thing is easily dismissed, but Luis is misguided.
Now let me ask you, my gathered people, what is it that makes a king?
Power! My Lord Luis, kill him now! Only the strong can rule!
Yo, this woman.
Your Highness, show us your power!
Broad,
Young
brave figure.
candidate, have you or your party any final speeches before the duel?
We have only one thing to say.
That's right, Stroll, the real protagonist. Okay, no, he doesn't have the semaphore. It just happened. I have the right party for the lineup.
Wake up! Luis's fair world is barbaric. A land where the strong prey on the weak. He promises protection, but he is the very man who would see you slain. Hear this. Luis ordered my home destroyed by a human. Are we a land of animals? Or are we a nation united in the protection of the weak, in raising up our neighbors?
This is the main character. Why are we acting like it's not? This is the main character. He's done nothing to prove otherwise.
He's the type of man who will kill anyone who gets in his way. If you crown him king, I know the country will burn. Rella said as much.
People, do not let your hearts falter.
He's like, I ain't letting you upstage me.
I desire but one thing. A world without inequality. And I shall gladly offer my shield to all of those who follow this ideal.
Just accept the humans overrunning everything.
Those who do not, however, will be slain without mercy or regret. It could not be simpler.
Oh.
If your equality means you will sacrifice the people who need help most, then I deny your world.
Oh, Stroll.
So, You think you have the strength to protect the weak? Then prove to me these are more than empty words.
He's got some bullshit. Well, Zorba can just revive him, so...
Come then, and act your part in this showdown. I have a new world to build, and you will die in its name.
The time has come. We're finishing this, here and now. Looks like we can't brute
Level
force through this
60.
one.
Okay, so yeah, 55 is right.
No one here fights alone.
I don't need those. Especially when... How do we want to do this? Let's buff. Let's see. Let's just get big.
How's this?
I owe you. There is no escape from me.
Come forth, royal soul.
Don't need there to be one.
Scour.
Alright, that's good damage.
Defy the rule of strength, then die by it. I shall vanquish evil.
Sheer formation? No. Let's just take an attack buff. Go all the way.
This should help. Really help.
That helps.
Thanks. You better be ready. Stay sharp.
Alright, defense down.
I will.
Yep.
Annihilate you. Oh, please.
Alright, that's it. That's it. Alright, he can't exploit weaknesses, so he didn't do shit.
Behold this power.
Alright, looks like we can go for Dance of Verdure.
Going for the weak spot.
Verdure? I don't know what this is.
Let's stay calm.
I won't hold back.
Wind.
There's no escape from me.
Captain.
I call upon royal power within.
Punch him or power thrust? Power thrust.
This better hit.
Let's go stroll.
Okay, let's do this.
I don't really need War Cry. I'm going for Bold Attack. Let's get a crit. No crit.
We settle this here.
Now we need to heal.
There is no escape from me.
We can do this.
Helpful as ever.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's basically a full heal. Soul Cry.
I strike to kill.
Okay, resisted. Spatial Slice. Oh.
Come, accept my challenge. It's happened. I
Stroll.
strike to kill.
Roll, stop being bitch made.
Stroll's anxiety is spiking. Keep the enemies off him.
Roll. Now's not the time. Eat the buns.
Deal with this.
Eat the bun.
Stroll.
You defy the rule of strength, then die by it.
Charge up.
I'll give you the performance I'll show you.
Let's... Yeah, Dance of Verdure is the best.
Great job, Judah.
I should heal.
With healing power.
We'll lose our attack buff, so we'll get him back next turn.
I owe you one.
I will annihilate you. Come.
The fact that he keeps his full turn as well is crazy. No crit, no crit.
I strike to kill.
He said, fuck that bitch.
Juna's down. Someone, quick, get her back on her feet.
Yeah.
This should work.
He said, I fucked you, now you will see why you were fucked. War Cry is probably the best.
Don't be scared.
He doesn't have any gimmicks
no
yet.
from me.
Master.
Let's go for Seeker's Gale.
Gale. Their weakness.
You defy the rule of strength, then die by it.
So... My strongest attack? Probably Hamandine.
Flare.
If he resists it?
I missed. Don't get sloppy, Captain.
Alright.
Come, accept my challenge.
What is this?
Facial Slice. Okay, resisted this
I
time.
strike to kill.
He didn't kill shit.
you prepared?
No, a bunch of them.
Be ready for
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm ready when all awesome souls do your thing.
Slam strike.
Get wrecked.
That's good damage.
And this is just what I need.
Alright, let's do the dance again.
Going for the weak spot. Great job, Juna.
And we heal.
Something new.
We can do this. Helpful as ever.
That helped.
That helped us out.
I will annihilate you.
Alright, just attacks.
Come, accept my challenge.
He says, listen, I really fucking hate that you betrayed me.
Some kind of status ailment. No.
What am I up?
Let's go power thrust? No, we'll have Basilio just... What does he do here? I guess just heal Juno.
Could do with this.
Thank you.
There is no
Basilio
escape.
should war cry.
I call upon a royal soul.
We can give him a lightning weakness, or we can heat riser for Basilio. And my boy needs help. I need it more.
It's a fight.
Alright, he's gonna have a gimmick at half health.
Scour.
We gotta be ready for it.
I shall rule the... Are you prepared? This should really help.
That helps.
Thanks. I see.
Yep.
It would appear you have the metal to defend your claims. Then I need not hold back either.
What else? What's he cooking? What's he cooking? Soul Scream. Ah, 4 turns. That's it? That's the only gimmick?
Accept my challenge.
Strength is fading.
I strike to kill.
Yo, he hates Juno. Oh, crits?
I strike to kill.
Yo, he hates Juno.
We gotta wake her up.
He hates Juno.
Alright.
Time for my grand
Defy the rule of
status
strength,
ailment.
then die by it.
No, a bunch of them.
Is he not debuffed by win anymore? Saying he's not.
This might Great job, Juna. Something new.
I might as well go for the damage. I can use an item.
Their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Good. Very good. Yours is a worthy power. One untainted by petty tactics or cheap tricks.
What does he have?
However...
I have cheap tricks. Uh-oh. What's the gimmick? Oh.
Magnificent. You truly have become more powerful. But I would expect no less of a remnant of humankind. You're a survivor of a lost tribe, aren't you?
He said humankind. What's he cooking? Here's where things go very, very wrong. Oh, oh, okay.
Humankind?
Because he's elder, you would call him a monster.
You should know the truth by now. After all that time I allowed you to spend on that pagan island. History, as told by the Sanctus Church, is a fiction. No doubt you saw all the evidence of a truer history.
Uh-oh.
One that told of ancient times where the land was ruled by a far different people.
You mean the legends according to the murals and ruins from the temple?
Yufa, don't humor him.
Wait, what's he doing?
If that war between gods truly did come to pass.
Well, why did he just walk past us?
How droll. They may have governed all things with works far beyond ours, but they were no gods. They were an ancient tribe unlike any other race, now lost. Wielders of true magic. The modern age saw them called Elder, shunned from our cities. But in their time, they were known as humankind.
Wait a minute, so elders are just people. Also, why are we... Oh, time out. Why are we not just killing him? Why are we letting him yap? Why are we letting Blood yap? Do not let Blood yap! Kill him!
I thought humans were those mad monsters. What are you trying to say now?
Wait, what does the heterochromia mean for us?
Luis, you dog.
Your lies will soil His Highness's name no longer.
You believe it false. What would I stand to gain from lies?
Elda are actually humankind? Why wouldn't I know that?
Why wouldn't you know that?
Hear me! His appearance as a boy is mere trickery.
Wait, what?
In truth, he is humankind. He is kin to the feral monstrosities that roam this land, leaving carnage in their wake.
Wait.
He doesn't know when to give up. No one would believe this madness.
No need to distress yourself. I'll show you the proof.
Wait, what?
You, boy, who call yourself the prince. You will be the cornerstone upon which my utopia is built.
Utopia?
What?
What's happening?
Oh, oh.
What is him?
Oh.
Witness the truth, good people. You would know the identity of your would-be prince. Here he is!
He's a monster!
Oh, wait, oh, wait, I'm losing it. I'm losing. Oh, shit. Wait. Okay, wait. I think I lost the cape. Okay.
The truth of the humans is laid bare. They're no beasts, but another form of the Elder Tribe. Cast aside their guise with magic, and they reveal their true colors. He is no royalty, no boy, but a ruthless fiend intent on your throne!
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince! It's a monster!
It'll kill us all! Run!
What has become of him?
It must be Luis's wicked magic. Yet, the aura of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
Well, he is.
Hey! Snap out of it! You have to stop this!
Calico, please. All he's saying is Cap. Wait, which part? Don't spoil this for me yet. Let him cook. Let him cook. Help anyone in need. Is it too idealistic? Too naive to win? Oh. Luis called it trickery.
Be not afraid, child. 'Tis not thy true self. 'Tis not thy true fate.
Okay, well the game just says Luis was capping this whole time. Who are you? What do you know about?
In this moment, thy mind is disturbed, twisted by the power of that man. The time has come. Thou must face the truth deepest within thee.
Okay, but why did we let him yap? We were whooping his ass.
What's that about?
Deepest truth? What's that
Remember
about?
again thy true self.
Toroyuki.
The purpose of thy birth.
My purpose? I took a mission to save the prince.
An ideal world. Even if reality crushes everything I believe in, even if my ideals languish, I know I can trust you to see them through.
What?
It's always been that way. Whenever my life's been the hardest, you are always there to help me through it.
We're gonna be the prince, aren't we?
After all, you're mine.
Bye. Persona!
Wake up! Wake up! Hey!
Oh shit, we're back. Oh.
Are you well?
Yeah, I think so.
You seem coherent at least. We saw you take on a terrible, monstrous form. We knew not what to do.
You had vast reserves of magic poured into you.
Ah.
It was eating away at your body and mind, but I've managed to suppress it. He may be back with us, but Without rest, he will surely succumb to the spell. I don't know if he can withstand the same magic a second time.
Shit.
I will not let you die.
It would appear the throne is now mine in every sense. None remain to oppose me.
You know we're still down here, right? Oh, we were still whooping your ass before, right? Yeah, we can go back to throwing hands, right?
Your vengeance is at hand. Will you not finally slay the monster and avenge your people?
Shut up!
Unfortunately, the prince is finished either way. Both this imposter and the true prince at death's door, deep in the woods.
The true prince? You bastard! What have you done?
Bloody hell! Is that why he called us here? It was all just a bloody distraction!
Yep. Your part in this has ended. Go where you wish, but I advise you run fast if you would outpace your hunters.
Seize the monster! I don't care if you have to kill it!
Attention now. This looks dire.
How could you deceive us?
I knew all along that filthy lowborn was hiding something. Monster!
We retreat to our gauntlet runner. We must find him safe haven to rest.
It won't be long until the entire kingdom hears of this mess. We've no safe haven left.
Gallica, we've only got one option now. I'm worried about the prince too. I know. We'll head to my home, and the prince's refuge. The Elden Sanctum.
Oh, they hate us now. Orders have begun drastically declining in number. Ah, shit.
Count Luis has saved the country. He has driven off the human who sought to usurp it.
Count Luis is our true savior.
Sounds like we've got our next king, then.
Might as well fall in with him. He'll keep us safe from any humans at the very least.
They'll be all right, won't they?
That boy is no monster. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Luis! What the hell did he do? Stay safe out there, boy.
The flow of that evil
Where is
matter
the Denny?
was surely born from Luis's magic. What a terrifying force.
What the hell is Denny doing here?
I'll remember that sight for the rest of my days. But he hasn't got you beat yet, my friend. You can't tell me the fight's over.
Oh dear God, no one wants us.
Why?
Oh, there's no time to waste. Yeah, Luis successfully gaslit everyone.
It was more of a defeat than it was a departure. They board the gauntlet runner and rush from the capital, as though hiding from the shrieking animosity of the masses. What more can they endure? There is no light to be seen.
A hiding place for the Elder Tribe. Wonders never cease.
We can marvel at it later. The mirror hasn't shown me anything for a while. I can't even see the room now, let alone the prince.
No. Just after we'd finally resolved the curse, too.
Luis's final words trouble me. We must hurry on.
At first glance, it is a simple forest, deep as any other. But the observant may sense that every tree in its formation is ancient and grand, bathed in mystical serenity. The name of this place is familiar only to the few who grasp the truth. The ancient Elden Sanctum.
And what I gotta do for a real fight against Luis?
Can you walk, lad?
That's a relief. Seems like the rest on the ride here did him some good.
Poor chap's even got me worried. I'll shuffle along too.
Hey, I reacted poorly when you were turned into that thing. I apologize. My mind just went blank. For a moment, I doubted you. Forgive me. I should have recognized Luis's drivel for what it was.
I don't blame you. It certainly caught me by surprise.
And here's hoping there can be no surprises worse than that.
But what a sea of trees. If we get lost in here, we're never getting out.
I can sense a special barrier in place. Meant to deliberately lead people astray, too. A perfect place to hide.
Gallica, how fares His Highness? Does the Farsight Mirror yield any news?
No. I checked a bunch of times in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm not seeing anything. I'm worried.
Hurry and lead the way.
Right. Everyone stay close so we don't get separated. The village is this way.
I actually have to go through a dungeon right now. Oh, this is where the cutscene was. Where the anime was.
Huh? This looks like... Who are you?
Gallica?
Are you alright?
My head's swimming. What is this place?
The royal flower? A surprise to see them blooming here.
Something about this place. Yes. The flow of Magla is strong here. It is much like the altar of the dragon god. The Magla in the air seems to be concentrated here. What is this place?
Gallica, something the matter? Your mind seems elsewhere.
Oh, sorry. I've got this weird feeling that something really important happened here. Anyway, let's keep moving.
So here you are at last.
Okay, we didn't stop him. Or did we? Or was this the plan all along? Oh, royal flower. Swath of beautiful white flowers growing in clusters.
Why?
Before I left home, I never knew that these flowers represented royalty. But what are they doing within the ancient sanctum? Was this the plan all along? To turn us into a monster to get us to retreat so that way Zorba follows us? No, Zorba found this place already, but... yeah, we're gonna lead him to the prince. Well, we don't even know where he is.
How odd. This place is clearly in ruins, but it doesn't look like natural decay.
It was burned to the ground. One day, a bunch of kingdom soldiers showed up out of the blue. Without so much as a reason. They made an inferno of the place.
Oh, they didn't.
But why? Why would His Majesty order such an atrocity?
Thinking back now, it may have been Forden who led the charge. I can't be certain. But if it was up to him, he would have done it just to purge the filthy Elder tribe.
Oh, we know why he did it.
Luis claimed that the Elden people were just another form of the humans. If he spoke true...
They're not. There's no way. Anyway, more than half of the villagers died in the fire. And those who survived were forced to hide in caves. That way everyone would think they were wiped out.
'Tis a shrewd ploy indeed, to hide in a place the enemy themselves saw destroyed. Yet, why did Alcis? No matter. His Highness is in this cave, correct?
Yes, over there.
Oh.
What? That...
Uh-oh.
He draws no breath. Likely a stab in the back. I doubt he even had time to shout.
I recognize him. He was the associate of the first operative I came in contact with. He was a lot more skilled than those Sanctist warrior monks. Now...
Oh, shit.
Gallica, the cave is just ahead, yes?
Yes. It's past the woods, over there.
Then we move.
Need to get to the cave fairies. scary. I'll leave them be and move on. Okay. Aries. Oh, hey. Really old youth man. Seems he's working to lay a body to rest.
Russell? You're safe!
Huh? My word. Is that you, Gallica?
You were His Highness's tutor.
Hmm? I know but one red-tressed knight. Are you the royal guard? The Lady Hulkenberg? By the heavens. Then...
She's been helping us. Everyone here is a trusted ally. They've all fought to save the prince.
Alas. Oh, what a tragedy. If this reunion had only been a moment sooner.
Russell, where is His Highness? What happened? Is His Highness safe?
A few days ago, those detestable cursed thorns finally faded. I cannot tell you how long I had waited to see them gone. It was truly a joy beyond words. It happened before we could fathom it. A lone stranger, a loathsome figure came striding in. His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse's lifting. Yet, to protect us, he threw himself upon the assassin's blade.
What?
We were horror-struck. His Highness lay pierced through the heart, and we saw him breathe his last.
What?
No, that can't be true.
Oh, we failed.
The stranger was a master of magic. None could match him. Of the Resistance's numbers, only I remain.
Who was responsible for this?
I don't know who the murderer was, but he cried his patron's name aloud as he did the deed. For Count Luis. From the moment he appeared, I believe his sole purpose was to kill His Highness. As soon as the lifelight left the prince's eyes, the stranger left, with only a smile.
An innocent boy.
Wait.
Twice tormented in the clutches of assassins. All because of the family he was born into.
Wait, but Zorba didn't know about this, so who the fuck did this?
Luis, there really is no evil you won't stoop to.
Please, Russell. Where is the prince?
We've laid him in the prayer room for now, at the end of the cave. He rests just this way.
Why did we see
You're
him
coming,
in the vision?
Aren't you, love?
I must go to him.
You're right. Maybe we'll find some way to help.
Ah, I'd heard a rumor that there was a boy candidate who claimed to be His Highness. So, that was you? 'Tis just as St. Rilla said. You're no scoundrel. Indeed, you risked life and livelihood to see His Highness restored. Strange. Something in you reminds me of His Highness.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Well, I will go before you to the prayer room. Once you are ready, you are free to join me.
Yeah, also, what about these people who got slaughtered?
You going to stay here?
Oh, she's dead.
No. I must bear witness myself. As his knight, I must.
He's like dead inside. Russell. Little Eugene man encountered the ancient Elven sanctum. Alongside Greece, he was one of the aides who elected to secretly move the prince from the royal palace, and is the last of them remaining. Renowned scholar of history and politics, he was employed by the royal palace as the tutor. But charging the royal education was a highly controversial decision. It serves to demonstrate the ambitions the former king had in his lifetime before Louis corrupted him. Yep. London Third Katharina, yep. Pagan Festival.
I'm a little worried.
The prayer room on the lower level. I don't want to believe it. We need to see him for ourselves.
It's nearly time.
Okay. Voice.
Long have I waited.
Huh? Yeah, you're humans.
Hey, you.
You associate with the group that's been sheltering the prince. Well, because none other calamities befallen us. Ah, you Elder. The prince was the only Elder within the resist.
Beg pardon?
We're coming from the sanctum. What's going on? You truly Elder?
You must hurry. The time has come.
Members keep on sacrificing themselves for all I care. It's not my problem. I guess not carrying someone that are cold. I wasn't gonna carry the bodies away. It's too many for that old Eugene. Oh.
What?
Yes, here's the living quarters. Pity Quid game and strictly curious not to be open under any circumstances. You heard me, run along now.
All was for this day.
What?
There is still time.
Gallica, Gallica, is that really you? I was wondering where you had gone off to. Well, thank goodness you're safe. How are the others? The others are fine. It was just a bunch of people who died. More importantly, Gallica, we have to gather petals from that flower in the forest.
Sure.
Maybe later. Change, Gallica. You're starting to talk like one of them. So
What?
weird. Trying to be a person. You're strange now.
Hello there.
Previously, the room is located further in. No one's being used to mourn those who are with us. Disturbance. Are they cooking?
Hello.
What is a merchant doing here?
Now what am I to do?
Why is this here? Why is this better than everything I have? Might want to stock up real quick. This shit better than Draco Dios. Hold on. What's
How nice.
Ahmed 8? Ahmed. Ahmed.
Yeah.
Damn it, B. This is also not that great. The only one that's like actually helpful. In case we need like something that only Panaceas can heal. Why is this here?
Come off it.
Hmm? The resistance.
Hey.
So save? Ugh, fell into a pond. I'll make a new save. 20 hours in. Alright, what's going on?
This way.
Oh, no wound.
No. Your Highness.
Oh, Zorba's gonna resurrect him.
Why?
I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep over this child.
Gallica, you've returned.
Milady Gruide. It's been a long time.
May I ask who this is?
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruide.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when His Highness fled to these woods.
I can't believe he's gone. I'm just some parapus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No. It all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved him here to the altar once all was quiet. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Should the prince die, his body should be kept safe and still here until a rightful day comes, even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man.
Oh.
He is still Her Majesty's son.
Her Majesty's?
Despicable? What, you mean the king? Wait, who's Her Majesty?
Do you know nothing of the child's mother?
No.
The boy was not brought across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum. His mother was our past chiefess, the queen of our elder tribe.
What?
She was a flower amidst the forests, a woman of such beauty, grace, and kindness. She saved this child from the flames. And it cost her her life. Her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect his family and died powerless.
Oh.
The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king could do nothing to stop them. But you see, this boy, His Highness the Prince, looks so much like Her Majesty. And so... You there, boy. Are you perhaps... No, it can't be. And yet...
Is something amiss, Milady Gruide? He is one of Gallica's allies. His loyalty stands with His Highness, and he has risked much in the prince's name.
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
Hurry.
That's the queen. That's mother.
Hey, are you okay?
The time has come. Here thou camest to the end of thy journey. This secret place was home to thee. Now, remember thy path thus far. Walk thy life's road and see it anew.
Persona! What the fuck is about to happen? Anime cutscene? No, in-game.
I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return. Know this. His life is not yet ended.
Oh.
This voice.
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light.
Yeah, but
before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt. All thou hast gained in thy journey's course.
Look now to the past. I see the roads I traveled.
Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Luis, but thy efforts came to naught. So, ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
In the prince's name.
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike. Thus, thou didst declare thyself the prince.
It was all for victory.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince
is no longer with us.
Thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
His will lives on.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. So be it. Thou hast earned the truth. He was consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber. Yet his soul remained alive.
Nani?
So from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey.
What?
And thus, his stilled sands began to flow once more.
You know, I'm starting to remember the fact that I read something about their answering the right questions. Which is basically don't be negative, so.
Thy journey hast taken thee far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee, who art thou?
I am a traveler, I am the friend, I am no one?
I'm just a traveler.
Could a mere traveler have borne witness to so many happenings beyond mortal understanding? To name but a few. Thy parents? Memories of thy youth? Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest years were spent? Yes. Thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
I don't have a past.
As I said, thou hast nothing. Thou art a being of mine own creation.
Oh.
'Twas Gallica alone who the Resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. Thy life had yet to begin. All thou hadst, all that had been bestowed, was a memory. Thy mission to save the prince. Thy memories of youth in the prince's company, and the void enshrouding all else in thy past. All signs of thy conjured existence.
I have nothing?
Nay, the words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The memories gained on thy journey, the friendships made, the trust forged. These true things art thine own. All thy trials, all thy experiences, wert to prepare thee for this day. To share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
Hey, did I answer the questions right?
Do you mean?
Trust and friendship I've gained has been there to support me. If they'd known I came from nothing, that I am nothing, people have stood by me. In me? Same goes for the desire to help anyone in need. How is it that I've touted such a laughably idealistic belief this long?
Accept the truth, and thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced. If thy desire is instead for freedom, thou mayest still abandon thy mission and end it here.
Is that right?
See, my true identity is...
So I bid thee answer my final question. Who art thou in truth?
I am... the prince.
When you jokingly yelled persona,
What
that
is
was...
this? I feel a curious resonance.
Could this be? But how? Impossible.
Hey! What's going on?
What awaits us now?
Anime. Yes.
Ah, life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the...
This is not a good time to die, stream. Stream, please. Oh my fuck. Let me close my window while the stream dies again. Fucking hell. Wait, but she made us. But we are the prince. Also, the internet router reset didn't even do anything. Holy shit, it's so bad. We're his living... I swear to fuck, if they say that, I'm gonna... No, B, it's the same one. It's still going. Come on, game. Come on, stream. Come on, internet. I'm gonna actually call my ISP tomorrow and yell at them. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Wait. Stabilize? Nope. This is not the time. Like, actually not. Back? Okay, I think we're back. We look like we're back. Mad the Prince doesn't even have a name. He doesn't even have an, even though I guess it's MC, but since the MC just...
the world.
Oh, we don't live.
In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart.
I give up.
And became his living fantasy. That is thy true self.
We're his living fantasy?
Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal.
I'm gonna take a piss to process this one. I'm like actually looking at my ISP. I cancel. Like, this is so dumb. Like, oh my god. We are the Prince's will, his imaginary friend, his OC. Don't even say his persona. But how are we not dead? Like, oh dear, oh dear. I care about mobile. Like, oh my god. Why now? There's a will, there's a way. Just can't do anything. on this. No. I'm just gonna threaten to cancel them. Then they better give me like a better plan as a discount. That's what's worked the last few years. I think that's what's happened. I like the special plans I have out around this time. So I think they're throttling me now. Like it's actually unusable. Okay, it looks fine for now. Let's go. Let's rock. Let's rock. Oh.
It all began with the novel in thy possession.
Oh?
Drawn by the divine relic.
What?
Magla coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form.
What the fuck?
The form of an elder, as I once was.
By the heterochromia.
The time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
Oh. We're doing the fusion. Oh. Oh shit. Damn, this prince ain't shit.
What is this?
What's happened?
Thou hast done well to guide him this far.
Alika.
This voice. I'm sure I've heard it before.
Thy mind should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge.
What's the
He was
true
never
charge?
a member of the Resistance.
The Resistance.
mission, the departure, was thine alone.
What?
And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
Huh?
Who are you? Wait, what am I saying?
In those long ago days, he had just been born into this land. Newborn in form, if not in appearance, the boy needed a guide. Thus, I decided his memories would be thine. Thou wouldst share past and purpose, a memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would not be made alone, but alongside him.
No, that can't be. He was there when we got our orders.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
No! But... I was alone?
By this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle, necessary lies, we could live to see this day, when our dearest wish is fulfilled. As he traveled alongside thee, he gained both strength and wisdom. It is only by thy efforts that my voice reached him. He has now been saved. And so the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled thy mission admirably.
What? Wait just a minute. What do you mean, it ends here?
From here on, thy path is thy own. Choose thy own future for thyself, and may the fates smile on thy journey.
So she just casually manipulated Gallico? What's up?
How do we make sense of this?
Easy, you don't.
Really you? How... I mean... How do you feel?
Feel lighter.
I feel a bit... lighter.
We don't have heterochromia anymore.
There seems to be no doubt. He is still himself. But I also sense His Highness within him.
Everyone? I need to tell you something. The truth is...
So let me get this straight. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and His Highness joining together, but that the former was this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
Then that's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even exist?
I see. Finally, I understand the strange feeling I had sensed upon our meeting. What shaped you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself, a part of his consciousness. Yes, the prince's very heart. He was his soul given flesh. Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla, much like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel Dracadios.
A mass of magla with a will. Forget the dragon god. He may as well have been a dragon himself. Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else. It was no great aptitude for magic. He himself was composed of pure magla.
That's how Luis
The self,
manipulated us.
as a manifestation of one's desires. Similar to archetypes. I suppose this is the very essence of magic.
You mean to say that it was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name? He truly was His Highness all along?
If that's true, this is finally your reunion with your sworn liege. Seems like cause for rejoicing, eh? Lady Hulkenberg of the Royal Guard.
But I failed to protect His Highness.
Twice now.
No. I am sure the strength of your devotion had a hand in saving him.
While all and sundry believed the lad had shuffled off, you alone kept the faith, milady. And in the end, that faith was rewarded.
Fate was changed.
Oh.
Are you really His Royal Highness the Prince? Please.
Aww.
Please, forgive me, Your Highness. I failed you when you needed me most. And more. Despite being a member of your royal guard, I did not recognize Your Highness at our meeting and showed you such insolence.
It didn't bother me. I pronounced your sentence.
Then I hereby pronounce your sentence.
Oh shit, he's full British.
Give the poor knight a break, will you? You've been by her side all this time. You of all people know how much she's gone through for you.
This time, I will protect you. Even should it cost me my very life. I swear to it.
Finally, we've done Grius proud. We've really done it.
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed, my lord?
Captain. Same as always.
No, Your Highness! With all respect, I must object.
But this is no time to be thick-headed, Miguel. He's the one who gets to decide what we bally call him, so we'll listen to him, eh? What?
You, sir, should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on bended knee. You mangled the royal runner to your own whimsy, you lout!
Honestly, it's kind of sad that the prince just doesn't get to exist, really. He was just a nothing character the whole time, which is kind of lame. But, yeah, let's see where they go from here.
Well, that is, I mean, it was all dashed useful in the end, wasn't it? A bit of clemency, Your Highness.
So much for acting same as always.
Okay, so Zorb was gonna kill the party with the revive resistance members he's got outside.
It's beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us, but through such extraordinary circumstances.
He started as American and now has to be British.
After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes. He may as well have been a corpse. But all this time, he had been on his own journey. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths. And without him even knowing, magic made it real. He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true magic. Perhaps this is how it came to be.
He was born in Oklahoma, so he really was American and now has to be British.
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more than a dream, but a self-possessed force acting of its own volition. And now, reunited, Prince and fantasy live anew.
A journey to discover and reclaim the self, in all senses. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner. It was the Crown Prince himself.
Even having it all explained like this, it feels like nothing short of a miracle.
I can only guess that fate had a hand in it.
That's right. I remember.
Gallica, get your
I
memories
heard
back.
a voice. Guide him, it said.
What's this all of a sudden?
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just... happened. Right? I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I was convinced that we'd always been together. I thought we both received the order to save the prince, too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice guiding me.
Nice foreshadowing. Which part?
A voice? Lady Gruaday mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide involved? I know someone was guiding me. I just don't know who.
So
Mother.
a disembodied voice.
That's right.
Hang on. Come to think of it, that sounds a bit familiar for me too.
Hey, who do you think the voice belongs to? Any idea?
I have a faint idea, but I'm not entirely sure.
Come to think of it, this place, the light coming in, they seem familiar.
Oh, the Gauntlet Runner activating because it's actually the prince. I just thought it was magic relic, but I guess that is good foreshadowing.
I might say the same. When I first acquired
this
this
is where
power, I had a vision of someone not unlike these
This is where they
grounds.
awakened.
Does this mean that we've been guided as well?
Perhaps someone has been at your side unseen, watching over the course of your journey. I imagine all this comes as a great shock for you as well. But here you are, back in your rightful place. You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own two hands.
Chiefess Gruaday, we want to know everything. What is the truth behind your tribe, the Elder?
Yes.
We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism. But this village, it is something altogether different. I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light. Please, tell us, what is the Elder Tribe?
To know what we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar room past the door. I'll wait for you there.
Cook, pot, cook. Cook. I'm not gonna lie, I don't fuck with the whole prince bullshit. I don't. How could this be? Truly a miracle. He grew a day, caught wind, some manner of revelation to the late queens.
Hey!
Russell, must be His Highness resurrected. It's the most joyous turn of events, but I dare say the heart needs a reprieve from these sharp twists of fate. Oh.
All very nice.
Before, this is such a cruel magic. Your Highness doesn't understand you magic with, what, 2 separate attempts on your life, correct? No.
Oh.
In the heavens, the dead prince is alive.
Oh, now this I can't believe!
That wasn't back to life. The outside world sounds ridiculous.
Come off it. Oh, it's you!
Altar of secret history. This is the real good shit.
Huh?
Oh, it's you, Gallica. Long time no see. It's really been so long. I suppose you're right.
Wow.
Didn't miss much. It's been several months, you know. Several months? Oh my, Gallica's keeping track of time now, is she? Yeah, I guess it's kind of cool. If she's gonna stop being a fairy, she's gonna be like a person. Oh, it's Gallica. I don't know why I'm so happy right now. Come on, Gallica, let's play. What should we do?
About that.
Good time, okay? What do you mean you can't? Are you really Gallica? When you can play, I'll be around. Nah, we're fine. We're fine, babe. Dorba will fight us later.
Does this depict the Elder tribe?
Elder comes from an ancient word, meaning only the old ones. It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past.
Elder. Because it's elders. With their accent funny.
As for our original name, you know it well by now. We were humans.
Wait, Luis wasn't making it the fuck up.
The human tribe. So Luis's words.
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then. We were all one people. Humankind.
Reem, stop dying. Hold on. Wait. But how does Luis know this? That's my question. Dude, this stream is pissing me off. I hate my ISP because it's gonna go on for like 10 more minutes. Oh my. You know what? I'm just gonna lower the bitrate. That maybe fixes it. I fixed it last time. Yeah. Wait, so... Okay, so Luis wasn't lying. Why does he know this?
A world united. But wait. The ruins on Virga Island. There's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed? Why? How?
A war. One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Or as you call it today, magic.
Okay, yeah.
Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes, what could they have disagreed on? They were racked by division. Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. They tried to destroy something invisible. And destroyed only themselves.
Right, as people do any of the stream. Wait, so we actually invented magic. Like, that is actually a dragon in, like, fucking London burning shit to the ground. Why can't the stream work? Why can the stream just not decide? Why can't this just not work? I lowered the bitrate.
And any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world and gave way to war. And their age of prosperity came to be called the world before.
The world with Earth. Dude, I want to call my ISP like right now and be like, cancel this shit. By which I mean, give me a better plan for cheaper. It actually looks so bad now that I see it. Okay. So... okay, let me just process everything so far. So, Prince was destined to be dead. That prince never had a life. He wanted death. So he made a vessel, somehow through will, through sheer will, he made a vessel out of magic, which is us. Gallica found us after we were made, because Gallica, why does Gallica not remember things though? That's the part that really doesn't make sense. Why does Gallica not remember anything? That hasn't been answered yet. Okay, I'm just lowering the... I'm gonna lower the output bitrate even more. I just want to get the story at this point. 4,000. Her memories were altered to match Will's, so he had a companion. But why Gallica? Gallica had him, but she met us by, it was just chance. Found him. Yeah, wait, if we didn't find Gallica, what the fuck were we gonna do? Like, wait, if we didn't find Gallica, what were we actually gonna do? We're supposed to guide him. Okay, stream's back.
The people we now call tribes were either born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort, or natural adaptation to survive the hellscape after.
We now call tribes are either born of artificial division or natural adaptation. Humanity was torn apart by fear and anxiety, giving rise to the tribes as we know them.
Unbelievable. We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts. Given the choice, I know they'd rather live in a world without tribal division. And yet the truth is, that world's already fallen apart. More than that, it's how we all got here.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by Magla, however, it was only a matter of a scant few centuries.
Wait, so Magla, like, transformed people? So basically they accelerated evolution through Magla. Okay. I'm gonna set the streams.
You understand now, yes. We, the Elder, are the survivors of the old world. Our ancestors fled the flames of war and thus escaped the ensuing divisions.
That means the prince is to stay I am a scion of both the old world and the new.
Beggars belief. It is nothing short of astounding. But then, why do we know these monsters as humans?
Okay, this is the real question. Also, if the stream's gonna die regardless of my bitrate, I'm maxing it out. Just added up there, pause leaving for the original mission, found another boy in the flowers.
By the war's end, both sides were consumed by fear. Their magical assaults escalated with each retaliation, until it was beyond all control. Our world became a hell. Rampant magla distorts the body and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished to. Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia. Broken, horrifying testaments to their own mistakes in the war of magic.
So... Okay, wait, okay. Okay, so Luis wasn't capping. It's come to melancholia.
Some persist, breed, and multiply as any beast does.
Oh.
Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out. Even we do not know the full scope of their nature. Regardless, when the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten.
Yep.
To the people, the name only meant slavering, insane monsters. Therefore, we took on an alias instead. The same one by which we are known today. The Elder.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic, and... Wait. How does the Sanctus Church fit in? All this revisionist history to spread their magic igniters.
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the Church to shackle the people, perhaps? Or weapons that hide magic's true potential? Am I close to the mark? In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic.
Huh?
Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's destructive mistakes.
Okay, pertaining to Will becoming a monster, he was yapping. Okay.
The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed, but its faith was born of good intentions. They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic.
So igniters are actually limiters.
At times, they preached we must close our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history was obscured, and the Elder denounced.
That's what he was... Yeah, because if you learn of that power, you would just use it. Boy,
I had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked, his motives concealed.
With all that said, you have now reclaimed your true form. The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies, but of one mind. As you are now, you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals, yet with mutual respect and cooperation.
The sovereign's power, thou king to be, entrusted with the will of the people. To bear their hopes is to be their rock in the storm, and to face anxiety in their names.
Mother, give me your name. Oh.
Yet, anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject or desperately cast away. It begins with a simple thing, acknowledging its existence. Accept thy weakness, walk forward alongside it, and thou wilt grow strong and true in its company.
Weakness in people. For there are many who would say that helping anyone in need is nothing but fantasy.
And besides...
Oh, realistic or not, I refuse to accept Luis's methods as the alternative. The weak and those who dissent don't deserve to die. Out as though that's the natural order. Oh! Oh shit! What is this? Oh. King? His Majesty? Domination challenge the unknown has awakened the authority embodiment of the Prince archetype. No one understands me right away, I accept that. There will still be some meaning in showing them my convictions in the fight to come.
Let's fight.
That is my mission.
That's it. I've made up my mind. I'm with you to the end, no matter what.
Where is this coming from?
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing told me my duties were over. But what am I gonna do? Just go, okay, bye? Especially after we've come this far together? No. I'm going to face Luis with you, even if it is scary.
Even you've got to cope with anxiety, eh?
I realized something in our travels. Anxiety can lead people astray. But overcoming it makes a person stronger. There's always anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand. That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with their anxiety. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you, because I want to be.
Yeah, I want you by my side until the end.
Same here. Stick close to me, okay?
Well, we're past the worst of it, but the problem remains. Luis's dark magic. We've seen it turn the boy into a monster, and no doubt he can do it again.
Not even 144p. Let me see if I can even call my ISP right now. Like, there's gotta be an outage or something. A minute. Okay, I'm connected to Ethernet. I was about to say, if I'm connected through Wi-Fi, I might kill a bit. Oh, it's alive right now. Nope, 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 it's gonna die. Wow, I literally called it. So people saying there's my stream. Change the bitrate again. Now there's 2 New York servers? if I can change that midstream. Okay, it looks like it's going now. Fuck it, we have it now. We're good! Take it! Take it!
A forbidden spell, turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters. In other words, a destabilizing magic, turning a person's magla into a snarl beyond control.
Forbidden spell, yeah, wait. Okay, first.
This man named Luis. He may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Oh?
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
What do you wish to know?
Everything? Tell me about Luis.
Who exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from this village.
What?
His knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts. They're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with, however prodigious. As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius, a family of doctors, I believe. In an effort to better heal the ills of the people, they had studied spells much like the ones he now exploits. The details are long since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, that may be the reason for his vast knowledge.
Wait, what about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw? Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
Yes.
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that can be cast quickly.
But with the royal scepter?
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about. Who knows what he's thinking?
What do you wish to know?
What is this forbidden spell?
The essence of magic is in the control of Magla. However, just as its chaos may be calmed, it can also be deliberately pushed out of control. That was what you saw. He whipped your innate magic to a frenzy and you were lost to melancholia. Just as the humans of the ancient war once were. In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety, suffer, and thus, the power of magic is born.
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety is the source of all magic?
Magla is a substance born of the heart, generated when one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. That is what we call magic.
The source of magic is literally anxiety.
In this way, it is by virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power to overcome it.
Okay, yeah.
Magic is a natural process, and anxiety is its invaluable, irreducible fuel.
But Luis wants to plunge the nation in anxiety?
But in turn, those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more and more Magla from their hearts. Without the willpower to face your fear, the Magla overflows. Uncontrollable by magic, it can give rise to strange and terrible happenings as it manifests, with the world embroiled in chaos. These outbursts of swollen magic may be happening all across our kingdom.
'Tis the answer to everything. The melancholia crystals, the beasts driven feral. The very land is erupting with the weight of its people's fears.
Hold on. If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then anyone might be next. He said he became a monster because he's elder, but that wasn't the complete story.
Yeah.
If what you say is true...
Indeed. All people today are ultimately descendants of humankind. If Luis so chooses, he could turn anyone into a human monster. Yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, even this transformation may be defied and overcome.
But if he would turn people into humans, if in the unlikely event that happens...
If there is any motive for such cruelty, It can only be hatred. If Luis is truly from this village, then their fire would have cost him everything. Such unjust tragedy could easily beget a thirst for revenge.
But wasn't... No, that doesn't make any sense, because... Or actually, when did the Elden assassination happen?
Even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible, instead of uplifting it. Indeed, it seems the opposite of an archetype.
Oh, he has reverse archetype powers.
A truly dark power.
Who goes there? Someone flees!
That's him. The malformed assassin who struck at the prince. He's bound for the woods.
After him!
What now?
Wait, where's the prince? Oh, it's right here. Operative case. Support attacks from comrades happen more easily. Heroic slash. Ooh. Heroes proving. Oh, is it royal slash? Yeah, that's the ultimate skill in the game. Hey, how many, oh, thank Christ. Okay. No vortex. Era. Wait. Would it be sick if anxiety could produce magic? And right sword? No. Okay, so Luis was someone in this village who wanted to kill Sanctism because he knew it was locked. No casualties, however. Whether even a glance. But watch, I was powerless against him. What is the resistance?
Ready?
Go. The hair is better. The white hair goes hard.
Stop!
You. Zorba.
I feel like I should just stop the stream and like try to reconnect it, but fuck it.
So it was you behind the attack?
Indeed it was. I killed the prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was, his aura felt awfully similar to yours. So I decided to bide my time a while and listen. And it's a good thing I did. There really is something stranger going on. Who are you? Are you the prince or not? Whatever your answer, I must report back to Lord Luis.
Do you have any idea what Luis is really scheming? If he becomes king, everyone in this country is doomed.
Yeah, fair enough, B. I'm gonna end the stream after we finish this part.
If that is what Lord Luis so desires, then I shall see it done.
It's almost impressive how blind your faith in him is.
I suppose it's just easier to follow instead of thinking for himself. He's forgotten anything he really wants.
What do you intend to do? The crown is too heavy a burden for your reedy frame. Lord Luis is the true king, who will save the worthy. And you are nothing but a powerless imposter, only fit to be sacrificed.
He is no imposter, fiend. His Highness has finally taken his first steps on the road to victory. Here, at his journey's end, after enduring these countless hardships, he has become a true successor, a true ruler. Because he knows the people's suffering firsthand.
Well, imposter or not, it's all the same if he's a corpse. And so I shall return the prince and his dying legacy to the underworld, where they belong.
Oh shit, run it back.
Bastard! I wondered why you ran away, but it was all to lure us straight to this monstrosity.
Keep your guard up. The melancholia is fueling his magic power.
We've come too far to be stopped by something like him. Let's put our power on full display.
Run it back.
This
Yes.
guy shows up again just when we've unlocked some new power. Kinda feels like fate by now. Okay, time for a new fight. Stay on your toes.
Prince excludes the protagonist. You can change it out as you wish. You can act as support for all synthesis skills. It has unique traits not found in other archetypes, but none of its skills can be transferred.
Alright, let's take it down and then get after Zorba.
Royal Sword, Windblade, Fire Art, Sable Dance.
Maybe not. Let's work together.
Oh. Everyone can Royal Sword. Well, how many apples we gotta kill?
I'm counting on you!
Wind!
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain. I've got just the dance for you.
We gotta murder those apples.
Master! Howling wind! You hit their weakness. Don't
I
let
shall
up now,
fight as
Juna.
the noble. No holding back!
Yeah, why not?
Untamed magic!
I'm ready whenever.
The wings, the legs. We only got a wing and a leg left.
You better be ready.
We'll do this together.
All right, let's go!
This persona, Master! Gale!
We just nuked most of his body.
Keep it up!
Nice.
General! This should help.
That helps.
Thanks. Okay. Get wrecked!
Let's stay calm. No.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Hey, damage boosted.
I'll cut through.
Don't
Alright.
I call upon a royal soul!
Give him a weakness to wind.
Going for the weak spot! Great job, Juna! Now they're weak to something new!
Limitless
More
Calm.
apples? Quick, knock them off again!
Nice dodge.
I call upon royal power within! Show me true power!
Who should I be?
Okay.
Behold, by this power. Let's work together.
I'm counting on you!
You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain! Master! Howling wind! Oh, that felt
I
great!
can't afford to hold back.
I only want to heal.
Here!
We knew you'd help.
That helped!
That helped us out.
More apples? Quick, knock them off again!
Okay, nice resist. He's got the charge.
You're out of here. Out there.
I
My
will
bad.
fight with pride. I won't hold back. Ha!
Don't I'll show you! This might be job, Juna!
No holding
Now
back!
we're weak to something new!
Pierce!
Right on target!
Nice.
Okay. Awesome souls, do your thing.
No dodge. That's fine.
Scour!
You hit their
Bring out
weakness!
magic.
This'll be
Magic.
over, holy Captain! Royal soul! Going for the weak spot, Juna!
I call upon royal
weak to
power
something
within!
new.
Be ready for anything!
Thanks!
I owe you one. Get wrecked! Withstood that, eh?
Prince! Wind!
I'll behold this power!
how's that?
We gotta do something about those apples! Let me handle those apples.
Yes, Gallagher,
All right,
please.
leave it to me.
Back in action.
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there!
General! This better hit! They die hard!
Stay, you better be ready. You're out of here! My bad, they're still
Let's
breathing.
come forth, Royal Soul! Let's set it up! We'll team up! Scour!
You hit their weakness!
Don't
That's your own thing,
underestimate
Captain! I call upon a royal soul! Gale!
Nice, okay. Wind God Gale. Wind God Gale.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Alright.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Oh, we gotta bump into.
I shall rise to the occasion.
I continue to grow.
Nice.
I did it.
Does it
I
seem
read.
that I've grown stronger?
A little. Not really.
Yeah, that feels nice.
Oh, yeah.
The bastard got away.
Are you shitting me?
I say, you chaps boggle the mind. It's no mean feat to fight on even footing with a human.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full strength.
It's good to see you're safe. We've certainly taken these powers a long way. Maybe we thought ourselves invincible, but don't worry. At long last, the prince is safe. In a manner of speaking. Everything's going according to plan.
Still, what's our next move? The people think you a monster. We'll not find any public backing like this.
Bro.
Alces once said that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity. He is royalty and elder both, heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire, in condemned conflux.
Yep.
When the day comes that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be, then the world will truly be free of prejudice. And that, he said, is why we fight.
In his own words, huh? We have to fight for what he believed in. All the more reason we can't turn from this.
Right.
Use of prejudice won't go away overnight. Nothing could accomplish that. I don't believe things can change, they never will.
Come what may, my life is a shield raised in your highness's name. Are you prepared to fight Luis to the bitter end?
We fight him together.
Yes. By our efforts, we will stop Luis's reign.
If he ends up king, he'll be sending all traitors to the gallows. Not just us, but any innocent folks he doesn't find use for.
We lost too many lives along this journey. If Luis has his way with the world, such crimes will become all too. Have to stop.
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him, right?
Looking forward to the victory song.
Well, we've got bigger things to worry about now. But I can't wait to sing it.
You... I'm still amazed. You really do look just like your mother. Truly, you are a child of fate. Your mother, she loved your father, and you with all her heart. The injustice that befell this village is not your fault. But listen well. Once you leave this village, you cannot return until you have fulfilled your ambitions. After all, an old crone like me can't take care of you forever. If you want to overcome your hardest challenges, you'll have to face them yourself. The world's fate is in your hands. Please, put an end to the tragedies of humankind's failures.
Thank you. And for everything.
Our final battle lies ahead. We cannot lose. Yet, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the Gauntlet Runner for today, and advance to the royal capital tomorrow.
It's a bit strange, isn't it? I was convinced we'd been together for a long time. But I can't believe we've only just met. The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory. But my journey with you and the memories we've made, those are all real. Well, guess I'm repeating myself. But I'm glad we're working together.
Stay beside me forever.
Wow. When you put it like that, you're gonna make me blush. But thanks.
From her trial, I can sense newfound conviction from Gallica, an ally and a friend.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. She who still keeps the virtues of the mage. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Finally, rank 8.
We've got the path to tomorrow in front of us, and I'm gonna lead the way.
Element and Warlock. Doing what now? Quad battles. Luis became a Warlock. We are to be the element of Esther.
When things get tough, remember this magic. The music meant for you will play in your head.
Magic of music reality cast me once. Now that I think about it, it may have helped me in ways I didn't realize.
By the way, the Chiefess told me something about your novel. Apparently your parents gave you that book when you were still just a kid. I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from reading it. What they hoped for you, I guess. I suppose you'll have to find out for yourself.
Book of the Legacy of the Parents. Late King Antonia, Queen of the Elden Sanctum. Perhaps they hopefully depict it wasn't a fantasy. The ideas of the old world passed down in the sanctum.
The part we're reading today is the last chapter. It's about the ruler of this ideal world. Let's read it together.
What other streams stable now that be left up?
The last chapter is about the ruler of a utopia. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will. To maintain justice in this world, there are innumerable obstacles to overcome. Yet, as long as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow. A utopia is not the creation of a single mind or a single power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical. There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right. What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions.
True utopia has never been achieved. The so-called utopia depicted within the novel based on the old world, but it fell into ruin and was destroyed by war. So if this is the old world, is truly the ideals we're striving for? Rather the opposite.
So even the author of this book struggled with these questions. And if you become king, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face yourself. Lady Gruaday mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village, but little by little, the pains of reality crushed his hope. And he even lost his son. In the end, his will was broken. He didn't lift a finger to stop the church's rise to power. With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luis. His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them. Unshakable, even. But we can't lose either. For the sake of everyone who has believed in us along the way.
Even if I were to overcome, there's no guarantee my idealistic vision could ever become a reality.
Right.
Yet what choice there is but to believe in and fight on? The alternative is to accept that nothing will change.
You've got the power to change the world. And the one who gave it to you was, well, yourself. And that's what I'm going to help you with. That's my mission. My real mission. And I'm going to see it through.
Discussing the novel and our ideals, Calico, I closed my eyes. Oh, more. He remembers now.
I saw what happened. So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your destiny. As far as I know, there is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being used, even in ancient times. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of true sovereignty. Indeed, a power of legend. I once said that to be elder was your inescapable fate. However, it seems the truth was more complex than that. Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety. And archetypes are its essence. They are manifestations of a resolve capable of heroic virtue. So then, what do you think is the foremost, most inescapable fate a person must bear?
The foremost fate? Not really sure, but for me to be me, and for you to be you? Or something like that.
Indeed. It is birth that is inescapable. You cannot choose who you are born to. And once your familial place is determined, that fate cannot be changed. Yet by some strange tangle of destiny, you were given a choice that the very act of existence denies most people. By your own will, you were born again as a prince. Do you understand? You stand on the threshold of truly becoming a ruler, not as an unearned title of bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. You have taken control of your life. You are ready to rule your very self. That is what it truly means to be a hero. And it is the crux of the power that is awakened within you. What glorious coincidence indeed, that I, as a scholar of archetypes, might cross paths with and witness such a remarkably fated boy. It almost bespeaks...
Indeed. 'Tis his hands that bear our fate.
Who? I remember. I know that I know this voice. Had I forgotten it all this time? Yes. I swear I've heard it before. And I let it slip from my mind. Who are you? You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak. Who are you? Why have you awakened this boy to his power?
If it is answers you seek, then go and claim them.
Bitch!
Are you? Could you be?
As for you, I bid thee awaken. Move onward to thy final ordeal. Take thy place at the final proving of the ascension of kings.
I know that Moore was the author of the fantasy novel. Moore visited the ancient Elden sanctuary.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
No, it's us with Calico. Alright, let me save game.
Okay, all our preparations are just about set. Now that this is actually happening, I've got some pre-show jitters.
All this royalty? I always felt they lived in a different world to the likes of me. Never figured I'd be walking alongside one myself.
'Tis proof that bloodline decides nothing. We are one people living in a shared world.
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission. Any final words you want to say?
What do I say?
Wow. I feel so motivated.
Yet if he suddenly spoke with the eloquence of a philosopher king, 'twould bemuse more than it would spur.
You can take it at your own pace. We're all getting used to it gradually.
About the new stuff you've felt and learned since becoming the prince. Can I ask you one more thing? Why is it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
I mean, it'd be nice to have more coin in hand.
I'm gonna assume you were hoping to lighten the mood.
'Tis no secret that we have struggled to fund our own armory. Yet do remember, there is a place and time for these japes.
Well, I guess this means we're ready as we're gonna be.
That's a grand trad.
Let's move.
You see?
Yeah.
Do I get to save or no? The stream's actually fine, but I want to
After having made so many sacrifices, the group has gained new powers and ascertained new truths. Their arch-enemy, Luis, already has one hand on the throne. Even so, they march ever forward.
You know, as soon as I said the stream starts dying.
Rekindled by battle. They head to Grand Trad, for the fight is far from over.
That Elden boy is nowhere to be found. I suppose it's only a matter of time until Luis takes the throne.
Speaking of which, I don't see the general.
What?
The voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. He was ultimately forced out of his position.
Crazy.
Why is this happening? Even if the Sanctus Church's favor has collapsed, why is it that Luis alone is reaping the benefits?
The public mind is the same as it's always been. It's too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide. We've certainly relied on that ourselves.
It's always easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself. Now that we are out of ideas, what can we do?
Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Is this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Batley?
Who are you?
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd drop in for a word since I was in the area. You might have one way to survive.
Batley? Based? Luis reading the same book.
Well then, let us depart.
Lord Luis, your pardon. We've encountered an unexpected snag. I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death, yet it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse. It seems the prince is now resurrected.
Resurrected?
Yes, and what's more, the boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently, and then returning to his corporeal body.
I see. So his ideal form was spun from Magla. Whatever the case, this means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end. My nemesis awaits.
Lord Luis, what is it about that bastard that fascinates you? Yeah, I won't let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power. I will show Lord Luis I am worthy
of his gaze.
Okay, buddy, calm
We'll
down.
soon be arriving above the royal capital.
Excellent. As planned, increase altitude and enter the royal palace in the sky.
Are you certain? We'll be heading directly to His Majesty, the former king, and...
Rest assured, that old fool is powerless to stop me now. Proceed.
Understood.
Let the final banquet begin.
Bruh.
Come on, any takers? Any bets for the other candidates? Remember, if Luis loses, a silver coin could turn into mountains of ring.
What are you trying to say? You think Count Luis is going to lose?
Oh, no, of course not. I'm just saying.
I'll call that bet. All in on His Highness the Prince.
Battling.
A sanctus bigwig gambling away his tides? This really is the end of the world. Didn't know his esteemed princeliness had any supporters left.
I mean, he's not really the prince, is he? Was actually a monster in disguise all along. Haven't you heard the news? The times we live in, I tell you.
Bro, battling about to become the speedwagon of this universe.
Must be tough, being an easy mark. It didn't take much for you to buy everything Luis was selling about the prince. The fireworks went off the moment he said, "Behold." Remember? You don't think there's any chance Luis orchestrated the entire thing?
Oi, churchman! You saying Count Luis lied to us? You think he cast some big illusion?
An illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more dangerous than that? Always struck me as odd. We all know Luis, the mighty human slayer, but how does he keep finding the things one after another? Seems a bit convenient, if you ask me. Like he knows in advance where these monsters will appear to cause havoc.
Easy to nitpick and gripe about him, isn't it, churchman? Maybe someone needs to shut you up.
All right. Let's keep things civil, eh? No sense becoming a monster yourself.
Oi! What's all this fuss about? Damn it! When Count Luis is king, you'll all be the first at the gallows. You'll die just like Forden.
Well, they're probably just as anxious as the rest of us. All that yelling and thrashing helps fight it off. Humans have been sighted near the capital, after all.
It's more than that. Pockets of society have resented the upper class for ages now, but this might be the spark that lights the kindling. Luis's respect for power is certainly cruel, but it's fair to an extent. Those of us pushing the status quo have always struggled to understand the appeal.
Even then, everyone's on edge. They'll jump at any excuse to argue and snarl at each other. Never seen it this bad. Not normal, I say.
Like fanaticism and doom go hand in hand. If we don't find some common ground soon, it'll collapse beneath us. Luis left saying that he'd be waiting at the royal capital. Only one place he could be. All eyes are on his Skyrunner as it rises to the flying palace. What are we about to see?
It's just Luis's face in his eye.
Ah, the royal palace. It's been a while. Do you hear me, O king? Stubborn and deathless? This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured. The country knows no war only because our very core is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. It cannot be defied from within. That is peace, but not order. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. The country needs change, and I will provide it.
Thou impertinent faith breaker, hast thou no shame in preempting the day of judgment?
Oh, it's a ghost.
Do you presume yourself a god?
Is that why you wrought your face in stone and took it to the heavens? You're nothing! Just an ordinary, broken old man.
How wouldst thou wield the king's magic? To what end?
To purify all that your kind have left to rot. You threw away your ideals, but I will never make that mistake.
Only the people's chosen may take the throne. The royal scepter and its resting place remain beyond you.
This royal scepter, the royal magic. Did you think that only generations of kings were aware of their secrets? Why someone can manipulate world-changing power by use of only a single scepter? Why only those supported by the people can use it? Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic.
What?
Huh. So it's true. The country truly is putrid with sin.
The king's ghost is like, wait, what? Oh shit, I didn't know this when I was alive. I wouldn't have done any of this.
In other words, if I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to change the world itself.
How didst thou learn of this?
How?
Oh, they're fake?
Thou wert elder.
Oh. This whole time. You're telling me this whole time. No motherfucker believed this. My goat.
You were not always blind to this country's rot. When you visited our sanctum, I saw and knew the passion in your heart. And yet, what happened to our village? What happened to this country?
Oh. Like, yeah. Kinda deserve this. That's why he was in the village. As an elder.
You cannot stop me any longer. Nor can anyone else. Save one lone possibility.
Snatching victory from the maw of catastrophe, the party descends again on the royal capital, Grand Tran. But they are greeted only by ominous skies. Their return hardly counts as a triumph, considering how they departed. Anticipating conflict, the Gauntlet Runner comes to a quiet stop.
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
Isn't that... Oi! That monster boy's come back!
Ah, that's why the sky's grown so hellish. The half-dead bastard returns with his head held high.
A more aggressive welcome than I expected. Would any introductions help them to understand?
It's useless. Words are cheap. Still, we should walk with pride instead of trying to keep our heads down.
True enough.
His Royal Highness, the Prince, returns! Luis distorted his form through strange and terrible magics, but the curse is now dispelled. His true form has been restored!
Oi, if that's really His Highness, then tell us why in His Majesty in the sky stop all this bloodshed?
'Cause he's an imposter! Just like Count Luis said! You're not fool us again, beast!
Oi! Calm down. At least listen.
And you! Never thought I'd see one of the Magnus brothers standing against Count Luis, even the thick one. He took in a Paripus like you, and you spit on him! Scum! Only thing traitors deserve is a tight rope and a stiff beam. And you want us to support the prince?
Lady Juno, I can't believe this! I admired you! Why would you risk dying alongside some fake prince?
I don't intend on dying with anyone.
Besides, I'm still me, whoever I'm standing with.
Hey, you chief! Weren't you the wretch who got kicked out of the knighthood? Now you're with this pack of throne chasers. Shame. Shame! Mustari girl! You ungrateful pagan! Count Luis brought down the Sanctus Church for you!
How dare you strike out at him?
They're all traitors, I say!
What is all this? The truth of the prince hardly matters to them. Every one of them's only concerned with their own emotions, and nothing else.
We'll have your heads on pikes soon enough. Leave! Get out of our royal capital!
If they're just monsters, we can deal with them ourselves. How about it?
This is bad. They really are out for our blood. Has everyone gone insane?
Oi! Over here!
Batlin!
Don't bother with them! No talking this one out. You need to run! Now!
The goat.
We weren't away from the city that long. What happened? Why are all the people so bloodthirsty now?
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes still lingers in their minds. After all, a monster entered into their society disguised as a person.
No, that's not...
I know, it's not true. But truth and how it appears to the citizens are different beasts. Moreover, humans have been sighted closer than ever before. The royal capital's populace is unused to danger, so they've become suspicious of each other. How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise? Are questions on the tip of every tongue. Ever since Forden's death, Luis has everyone on a knife edge. He's erratic, and nobody knows how he'll react to those who defy him if push comes to shove.
So, at the core of it, people are scared witless, and they cling to Luis as a savior, rather than the devil he is.
You well know that Luis cares not one whit about social status, especially as a token of birthright. No amount of wealth or standing can buy his protection. So even those who may have opposed him at first now counsel that condemning him would be imprudent, as it puts their safety at risk.
Then we're stuffed. He won't save anyone, and oh yeah, he can create humans, by the way.
Oh, that's all true then. I have my suspicions, but it's still a bit of a jolt. This all said, in my humble opinion, what we're seeing in the people now has been in the works for some time. Now, has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair contest? The Sanctus Church bent it to its whim, and I abetted that. To my shame. Before I met you people, I didn't have much to me but anger and quips. I'd rant and snipe and have my cynical little discourse, but I'd only looked to others for change. Now maybe that outlook's our real enemy. Blind fanaticism, like I had. Even if there's no malice to it, it's a dangerous thing. Hard to think clear when your mind's a muddy stream.
We've been told Magla is born from people's anxiety. Perhaps the proof is now before our eyes.
Kind of ironic. But we have to do something about it. If we don't, they'll never listen. We'll only ever be seen as an enemy.
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in but you lot. Let's head there for now, shall we?
All right.
Finally, I can save. A fucking blood moon? Alright, and since I have no control over the internet, I'm gonna stop here. Tomorrow we'll pick this back up. And I don't think we'll finish it, but we'll finish it probably by Halloween if I had to guess. So yeah. I'm gonna get up out of here. And I'll see you guys after my internet's fixed. Peace. That first bad ending, I'm gonna have to look into that now. Alright.